If there is one thing that I've learned in many years of working on projects, is that methodology and tools, I mean the work breakdown structure, the Gantt chart, Kanban, Scrum, you got it. All this stuff, methods and tools, makes little difference. No methods or tool can increase your probability of success in a project. What I've learned is that the mindset of the project leader can make the difference, because agility is a mindset. It's about understanding that when you start a project, you don't have enough information. You never have enough information before starting. Neither you nor your sponsor know exactly what you are going to build. This is true in general, no matter your approach to project management. The real difference with the agile mindset, the agile approach, is that you are more willing to accept your ignorance at the beginning of the project. For this reason, you adopt a more conservative approach, because you're accepting that the project maybe will be abandoned, or maybe will go into direction that you cannot even imagine now. So what is in practice the agile mindset? Agility is about starting the project as soon as possible. As soon as you got an idea about what you realize that is clear enough, you get the minimum set of ingredients and you start. For example, to realize this video, I gathered a camera that actually is my phone, support for the phone, a microphone, some lights, a video editing program, and then I jotted down some notes about what I want to say, what I want to present. Agility is about accepting that the result will never be perfect. I know perfection doesn't exist, but I am a perfectionist. And for many years, I never finished projects because I was always refining them. But then with age, I started to accept that no matter how I insist, I polish my product, the product will never be as good as I could imagine before starting. Agility is about beginning with a small deliverable. In this way, you can invest limited resources and have a product that you can evaluate. For example, even if I would really like to produce a course on agility mindset, that would be very big. Maybe one day I will produce that or not. But this video is small, and I can see what is the result. Agility is about studying the deliverable, see what works and what doesn't work, what kind of feedback you get from the project stakeholder, and use this information for planning the next iteration, or maybe to decide that, okay, well, it was a good try. I learned a lot of things, but better to stop here. Okay, I know that I'm saying nothing new because what I've just described is nothing else that the plan, do, study, act cycle of Edwards Deming. Maybe you're more familiar with PDCA. Plan, do, check, act. But Deming didn't like the third step, check, because check assumed that when you plan, you already know what you want to control at the end of the iteration. Instead of checking, you just study the result. You are more open. You can discover things that you couldn't imagine at the beginning of the iteration, just for this reason, because you don't have enough information when you start. And yes, Agility is Kaizen, the good change. Move step after step. As in the Chinese saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, because step after step I can see what was easy and what was challenging. I can assess my progress and I can decide to move on the path as I had originally imagined, or I can change direction, discover new opportunities, or maybe I can just stop here and go back home. Because if I've got an agile mindset, all options are equally good. They are Kaizen.